How to stay sober despite the many temptations that are out there. Addiction is a compulsion. Addiction is defined as being a form of compulsion that you cannot control or have no desire to control. It can literally take your will away from you. Therefore, you have to be determined to fight back against it and try to be strong no matter what. It don't matter if you have an alcohol, smoking, drug, shopping, gambling, or food addiction. They all go under the header of erratic and destructive behavior that is classified by researchers as being a brain disorder. Addiction gets the brain right in the pleasure center, and it stimulates a person so very much they are driven to do a compulsive act. Addictive behavior of any kind drives a person to distraction. They have an endless craving that needs to be satisfied and must meet the needs of this wild craving at all costs. Usually, these costs are not good at all, and they threaten a person's health and very life. Staying sober if you are an alcoholic is not an easy thing. It is truly a challenge of all challenges to achieve. However, this is not saying it can't be done, you just have to work real hard to stay sober. How does one stay sober with all the temptations that are out there? The answer is not an easy one. Nonetheless, do read on to learn more and find out how it can be achieved personally if you really want to make it so. Admit that you have a real problem. One of the very first things you must do is to admit you have a real problem. You cannot pussyfoot around it or live in denial. Alcohol is a truly debilitating disease that can not only affect you, but also everyone else who is a part of your world. It is very easy to keep promising yourself and those you love that you will quit. However, each and every time you relapse, it is defeating the purpose and making that quitting all the more harder a thing to ever accomplish. Remove all alcohol sources of temptation from your life. The second thing you need to do is get some form of valid help for your drinking addiction. This can help you a great deal from relapsing. You also need to remove all sources of temptation from your life. This means every last one. Remove all alcohol from your home. Stay away from bars, pubs, nightclubs, or anywhere else where alcohol is served. You may even have to avoid events such as weddings and other events that may also have alcohol on hand for a while. You are doing this so you don't tempt yourself. Also, ask your friends not to drink around you, which will get rid of any temptations too. The last thing you must do is be determined to not drink. You can do it. You just need to focus on staying sober and avoiding any temptations that do come your way. It is definitely not any easy thing to do, but you can, if you remain in charge of yourself and have your mind made up not to drink. So, with this said, believe in yourself that you can remain alcohol-free and go on from there. Related posts: 5 ways to beat your addiction, how you can avoid a relapse and overcome addiction, the truth about alcohol addiction, 10 reasons why to give up addiction right now, find out why you are tired now before it is too late.